He like, nigga, it's time to program, nigga. They wake up every day doing push-ups. He like, man, well, you need an apartment, huh? He's like, we gotta get you a crib, nigga. You making these grilled cheeses with my iron and shit, man. You fucking my iron up. Testicles, 1, 2. Paxx and a motherfucking lizard, bro. We back in action.
We in this bitch. We have a special guest today. Nataliaj
J. In the cut, like Neosporin. Let me see a lighter, Julio.
In the cut like a band-aid.
What's been going on, man? Anybody had an interesting day?
Did y'all hear about the motherfucking kidnap?
Nah, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, bro.
I went to Vegas and the most money I made, I only shoot dice when I'm in a gambling situation. And I was losing money at them big hotels. Like I was at the Bellagio and shit rolling dice. It was $20 a hand. Every time you hit the dice, $20. Every time you got a minimum, you got to bet 20. You know what I'm saying? So I lost a couple bucks. I'm like, fuck, man. So I'll go to White Castle to get a burger. They got a dice table in White Castle, nigga. I just walked to the dice table, nigga. It's bussin'. Nigga, they have a dice table at White Castle and it's $2 minimum. Nigga, I'm in that hole throwing 5s, 2, whatever you want, nigga. I heard somebody in Houston, they robbed one of them gambling houses. They robbed it with a box cutter. Just a box cutter. Cause you can't call the police.
That was you that told me about that shit.
A box cutter, bro. What they gonna do? Like, nigga, I'm gonna get to cutting people in this house. Give me them, I'm gonna start cutting motherfuckers in this They was like, fuck it, just give them the money. Cause at the end of the day, he leave, we still got our gambling check. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta call the police. Cause people got stabbed in this house.
Sheesh. So now if I see somebody with a box cutter, I'm like, oh
shit. Prison shanks, I bet, are fucking.
Right.
Toothbrush.
Nigga ripped a piece of his bed out and just sharpened that bitch.
Wait, you know what sucks?
Like what?
You ever watch 60 Days In? And
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers start doing some crazy shit, but imagine you had to watch that for like a good week.
Mm-hmm.
So you over here like, what's he? Is he making a shake?
Is he making a
And you over here like, imagine the first day you're like, nah, I don't know, maybe inside. And you over here like, fuck, he's making a shake. It's his toothbrush. He really wants to kill me.
Hold on. Right. He wrote your name on it. You can just sharpen that up. Right.
Like, no.
Have you seen, man, these niggas are creative in that hole, bro. These niggas were making quesadillas in the sink. These niggas had figured out a way to make a coal, like a coal. They had a barbecue pit in their cell. Nigga was making fajitas and tortillas, bro. I was like, what the fuck? What are they burning?
Bro, they made quiches and casserole.
Bro, pizzas and shit, like crazy shit.
Like,
you eating steak and lobster now?
Dude.
Spread 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0 like a motherfucker. Then people get real food in there. Like apparently like the big dogs, like they get Wendy's and shit. Like, niggas get real food. Man, we gotta pull that video up, bro. It's a video of this nigga in prison eating Wendy's. And he's like, yeah, and I got that knife because the nigga will kill me for this Wendy's, nigga. He eating Wendy's. He got a bunch of burgers and nuggets, nigga. Nigga said, this nigga will kill me in this hole for these nuggets, nigga. He had a knife next to him.
You got $100
right. Right. Imagine him coming home and he had Wendy's, he put that knife on the table out of reflex. You know what I'm saying? He can't even be normal no more, nigga.
But that's how it felt when I was
He had to drive through. Nigga handed to me.
He's like, nigga.
He drives out.
He's like, we good?
I bet.
He's like, oh, I thought we had a problem with this. So nigga put his knife
you
in.
coming over, he like, I brought Wendy.
He's like, shh, nigga, I'm telling everybody. You got this shit, nigga. He put you on the wall with the knife. He's like, nigga, you telling anybody? We got this shit.
You over here like,
he's
I'm
like,
here
bro,
to
you
see
good, bro?
You're like,
He's
excuse
like,
my uncle, he just...
Excuse my uncle, bro. He did 50 years in the feds.
Bro, he over here like, nigga, you ain't got no sauce, though.
He's like, nigga, it's time to program, nigga. They wake up every day doing push-ups. He's like, man, well, you need an apartment, huh? He's like, we gotta get you a crib, nigga. You making these grilled cheeses with my iron and shit, man. You fucking my iron up.
It's melted cheese. It's melted cheese on my shirt, bro. Come on, bitch.
Nigga's shirt's full of cheese, bro. He's like, bro, I'm finna try to get you a spot, bro, because we got to get you back on your feet.
I put Wendy's in prison. The first video that popped up was Wendy's shooter.
God damn.
What should be deaded? Because you know what I mean? Those are supernatural.
They out there. Ancestors, I believe, all of that is super real, and it's just really, really subtle. Like shit doesn't get up and fly across the room.
Right.
As a, it'll be something real subtle.
I've fallen asleep on a ramp before. And
Ramp?
I was driving. I was so tired. It was one of those like working, driving, you know, exhausted type thing. And I was on Grand Parkway, and I was literally driving, and I fell asleep, and I felt somebody shove me on my arm, and I turned like get off me, and I woke up and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But it was like I had just lost a family member, and I was like, yo, it's specifically because I never dealt with this shit before, you know. But it's interesting.
My grandma told me like people that just pass, especially, they linger a lot more. When you just pass, like your presence still is like around a lot more.
Like you can feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a what's it called? Some kind of like mid
limbo.
Like before, it's
like
before
a limbo.
they get to the real.
Yeah.
Zone.
That's limbo, essentially.
But it's also too. It's like if you think about
Purgatory.
it, they're adjusting. They're adjusting to being around for you. Like I had a homeboy. It's funny. My plug like. He passed RP, and I was chilling with my homegirl, and she brought his name up, and I was like, yo, on some real shit, he was just my plug, just a cool ass dude, good energy. And I randomly like hear him, just on some slight shit of like, yo, what's up? Just comforting shit, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like where people don't believe, I'm like, but imagine if that was you. You would interact with people in subtle ways, you know? Like, how would y'all react if you...
I don't want to be talked to. Me personally, I know you there. I understand you there. Do not fucking talk to me.
What weirds me out is like, do you want to watch me when I'm just in my room, chilling?
I don't think
right,
but I think they got better shit to do than that.
Because I also think it's still them. Like for instance, like my cousin, she's around my age, right? So I feel like it's playful shit. So like if I ever have anxiety, like to the point of crippling, it's like, you know, like if me and you, like I was like, yo, like I'm scared, like. Nigga, get your shit together, bro. Like, you dead ass tripping. Like, it's that energy. You'll understand, oh, that's why I hear the things that I hear. That's why, you know? Because, like, with my grandfather and my great uncle was he was getting it done. My cousin back in the day, somebody drugged her at a party. He was not with it. So he handled that. But that's that strong presence in my life that like they handle that, you know what I'm saying? So when you understand, you'll know what it is or who it is.
Yeah, my uncle gave it a pass, so we never even got it confirmed. When he had a friend, my uncle just bought a car. It's like I pick you up, Julio, and I'm like, man, let's go get some beer. We drive to the store. I get out, you stay in my car. I go get the beer. I come out, you steal my fucking car. That was his partner, bro. He stole his fucking car day one. Like, nigga, I'm hype. I'm finna go pick you up, bitch. We finna go get some beer. Nigga, steal my car, bro. 2 days later, somebody kicked this man door in and killed him. That same guy. We'll always ask my uncle, man, did you kill that nigga, bro? That nigga be on his chair, nigga just be laughing. He be like, nah, I ain't kill that nigga. I'm like, man, you fucking killed that nigga. You killed that nigga. Everybody, it was a family joke. Yeah. Like, don't play with Gator, bro. You gonna just come up, something just happened to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nobody figured it out. He took that with him, whatever happened.
But you know what, to me, and it's funny when I was telling you about my uncle, those are those stories that are like, that's real gangster shit I respect. You know what I mean? Like that, you solid, but you gonna handle some shit. You know what I mean? Keep it on the low. Motherfuckers now over here, like you heard that Julio song?
Yeah.
Bro.
Now we smoking 23.
I was in his music video. So that's how I figured out who he was. Bro, my niece, I pulled up to set because I was like, you know, let me show her how it is, you know what I mean, on set. So I'm like, I don't even know who this nigga is. She jumps out of the car. Oh my God. Meanwhile, I'm like, hello, I was on set the whole time. Fuck me. Like, you ain't get no picture with your whole aunt out here. Yeah. She like, it's Julio. I'm like, Julio. So I do the music video, whatever, and now he over here like, I did on shot 3. You know what I mean?
Nigga laid up on that grave.
His birthday.
Right.
And they shot him in the worst way.
Bro.
He was dissing on me.
But you know, but I will say that song that was before and how they disrespect Bibi.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was crazy.
No.
I mean, that Who I Smoke.
Right.
Man, bro, that beat goes so crazy. Now the opening, nigga said, "When I see you, I'm gonna push your shit back, boy." I was like, nigga,
fucking life, boy.
I guarantee everybody who heard that song, that's not what you expected to happen right there. He just got on that bitch.
Bro.
They just come in there with the cigar.
The beat get
Y'all
crazy.
see the energy when you ever be out and I seen that shit play and I'm like, bro, it's so fun. You see gangsters like, cause the original, you know what I mean, like. But at the same time, you ever think about it like this too? Growing up, the samples that you heard was early hip hop. Now the samples is what we was growing up, and I'm like, but this shit not. Like we can sample. Look.
I mean, we were babies though.
Right, but at the same time, I'm like, we can sample them now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, okay then.
We gotta sample that.
You can sample some 2010 shit.
Yeah.
Hold up, but you know what I was thinking? On some reckless shit. It's a good time to start sampling some Soulja Boy. Ain't nobody gonna do that. They need to pay homage because I feel like he gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
He just dropped that Make It Clap.
Wait, imagine y'all we do that, like we do some to the Batman. Why me create my baby?
Yeah.
We did. What was that shit?
That Batman, man, bro. I thought I was gonna die that day, bro.
Yeah, this motherfucker. Heard of a Tesla?
Bro.
Not Elon Musk.
Right, I was
Right, Tesla, nigga.
Oh my god.
That's another story for another day. That's another day. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I can imagine a club full of hood niggas being like, making my way downtown, like right before that shit really dropped.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know how like when niggas be like when they say shit and they turn to their partners and they do that like.
Yeah. And now I see you. And I wanted throwing up that shit.
Right, and, bro,
and now I won.
So as a
When I see you, I'm gonna
female,
push your shit back.
And I'm gangster too, you know what I mean? I know I fuck with the trap. And I be standing. And you know we fuck with a lot of songs, but niggas, you don't gotta push me out the way. Bro, I'm talking about I done got shoved like niggas was like, ugh.
To get to their
partner. I'm like, bro, y'all live together. It's okay. I know you know the same song. Your part isn't even up. They gonna be like, nah, my nigga, we done grown up. I was like, oh, this shit go off.
A nigga walking to you in the club and you like, oh shit. That nigga see that nigga like,
Bro, that
nigga grab his partner.
Bro, literally, I'll be like, nigga, I rolled my ankle for this. Like, fuck out of here.
Bro, you showed me you had a song with some nigga named Beltway Kenny. I was like, oh yeah. Or Beltway, what? Beltway.
Who?
You got a song with some? No, he was featuring on your shit. You was showing me. It was some,
Beltway Kitty.
I was like, oh yeah. It was like A-Leaf something. She got a like this.
Oh wait, I hate
She showed me features and shit. I was like, damn, she fucking with some hood. She fucking with some street niggas. They all got street names on the behind the name. Yeah. I was like, Beltway, whatever.
I-10 killer. Was Lil Wayne the first Lil?
Nah.
Definitely.
Hell no.
Hold on.
Is he the star? I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
He probably the most famous Lil.
Was Lil Bow Wow before Lil Wayne?
No.
No.
I'm trying to think of a Lil. Damn, I can't think of a Lil.
I think Lil Wayne was the first Lil.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Now it's Lil Pump, Lil Uzi. It's just like crazy. But who's the first Lil?
Lil Durk.
Find out right now.
Lil Durk. That.
Lil Durk was 5 years old, man.
Right.
He came up with that shit.
What's your little name?
Apparently Lil Troy, 1987.
87?
Oh yeah.
87?
Was Lil Troy Wanna Be?
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
That was the first Lil?
That's Lil. I mean,
Shout out to fucking
that's what's
H-Town, bro.
up.
wasn't it just Big Hawk's birthday a few days? Or was it his anniversary of his death? Big Hawk or something?
Big Hawk, I'm not sure.
But you know what? That just really reiterates Houston has so much culture when it comes to hip hop.
I'm chilling with my brother, you already know.
Did y'all
If you wanna
hear the ASAP and Sauce song?
ASAP and Sauce Walker?
Now listen.
Wait, what?
Being from the East Coast, I just want to say thank you, Sauce, because that right there was what was needed.
Was that on the Sauce New York?
A$AP Rocky.
Sauce York?
Sauce
Sauce York, whatever. It was on that album?
New Sauce City.
New Sauce City.
Yeah. I'll say when I say, yo,
Alright.
out of that expedition.
I gotta hear that motherfucker. ASAP Rocky and Sauce Walker. That's hard.
I wish Sauce Walker had better beat selection, I would say.
It's a niche.
They need to be killing that.
It's a niche thing, you know.
I think
what?
his classic sound is still classic, but I wish he did have some cooler beats. But
did y'all listen to his new album though?
the Rhythm and Blood.
He dropped
The one he literally just dropped.
He dropped
That's
like
right
4
now.
albums though, like back to back.
It's
It was like God of Texas.
yeah, I think it's the guy that's.
Cause God of Texas.
No,
I heard
it's
some.
because
was
he
killing that on
did
here.
hella like dumb
Yeah.
features.
Yeah, he did.
But you know what? It was needed because TSF brings that youthful sound to him. So
Straight.
he does his features. Which shout out to Saz Gohan. Let's
Yeah,
be
he got shot in
serious.
the eye, bro.
And he came back like a G, but his flow is sick, which keeps him, you know what I mean? So if you present a song to him, one thing I love about Sauce is he gonna get on it however he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
So if he doing his own shit, he gonna do his own shit his own way.
Yeah.
So
Social Man too. I fuck with Social Man.
L Train,
Yeah.
L Train definitely. I like people's growth. You know what I mean? Like I like to hear, you know.
Evolution. Evolve.
Oh,
Yeah.
TSF, One Punch. He good too. He coming up.
I seen that name.
Is that to do with the dreads?
Nah, but that's Uno, his younger brother. I went to school with both of them. When I tell you, they cold. They cold. And shout out to Dina. She does really good hair in Houston.
Yeah, Sauce really just
Mama Shark.
You spreading the TSF.
that whole dripping, the
Spreading
drip
to Miami
hair.
now.
Yeah,
They spreading everywhere. They got
yeah,
connections
big
everywhere.
influence.
TSF business.
Yeah.
What you think of the real Drippy? He's a character. for sure.
Drippy, yeah.
My favorite tattoo is that Uncle Ruckus he got. He got Uncle Ruckus and Hitler on him. And that nigga said, I hate niggas.
Swear to God.
I swear to
Cause
God.
I haven't seen the tattoo though. Let me see.
That shit is funny as hell. Like the Pikachu on his eye, bro. He just said fuck it all, bro. He said fuck it all. I can fuck with it. The Uncle Ruckus though, that shit is stupid hard. That was stupid hard. Nigga got Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, I see the hit.
It's Uncle Ruckus right next to it.
Nah, oh no, that's not him. I'm thinking that's the real Drippy. It's a white dude.
With his Pikachu on his eye.
Yeah, that shit looked painful.
Yeah,
bro.
Jesus
goodness.
Christ.
God damn.
He sacrificed that shit to the game. Sure.
That shit ain't going nowhere, bro. It's a Pikachu on your face, bro.
Speaking about that shit, I try to pull up the Wendy's in prison.
Yeah.
And it's just this dude got a cooking show on.
Let's check him out, bro.
We about to check him
We
out.
about to check him out.
On today's episode of Prison Food Big Bullets.
Big screen, that puppy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm finna cook this shit on the grill today.
Yeah.
No count.
Make sure.
Hey man. Listen, I'm down from states.
Nigga got an apron on. What you got an apron on?
Yes, sir. That's the only time I'm gonna do this shit, man.
Will.
I don't care. I ain't doing no plan. Anyway, going on. Finna make these bounce rounds. Make them bounce round all bounce. Yeah.
That's real Kraft Ranch, nigga.
Sprinkle it on. Don't plan though. Yeah. Don't do them the right way. Yeah. Bounce around.
So what we got here, tuna? Is that tuna fish?
It's tuna.
We're like a tortilla bag.
I think it's tuna and ranch, and he threw a little swag. Yeah. Okay.
What am I doing here? Building.
Watch closely.
That's closest.
The hell out of this.
Hey, he ran.
Before I go through. Now, I know a lot of people don't understand what it's about, right? But today, you will learn to understand what it is about, right?
Okay.
Big things.
Juno, come here.
Now,
Don't go over there.
now I'm finna make all these feet inside.
Bro, this nigga is stuffing that bitch, nigga.
Pay attention to this shit.
Isn't that the part you would keep your gloves on for though, on the cook? He had gloves on in the
He
beginning.
started off with gloves, but I guess he.
I guess he said, fuck it, man. Yeah.
What is this? Why is it brown?
How's he gonna close that hoe?
Yeah, that's what I'm excited to see, bro. That's the finale.
Oh yeah, jalapeno.
The precision. Look how perfectly he got that bitch.
He running this car.
This looks gourmet.
Got some onions and some peppers on top
He
of
gonna
that
open up
bitch.
a restaurant when he get out.
For real, I'm rooting for that nigga, man.
Right. Let us know where it's at. He's just really motivating us.
They call me Randy.
Like he's really coaching us through.
Watch his technique though. How was he?
What's happening to his pinky and ring finger?
Bro, I told they do it in the sink, bro.
Toilet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
Boss rap, nigga.
you can take a shit and cook at the same
But you're not
time.
even gonna cover the toilet. Like, fumes.
He fucking roasting that bitch over it.
Fuck you, man.
I mean, I respect the concept.
How? What is he burning, bro?
This is on a toilet.
This is on the toilet.
You making this?
So did it have to be on the toilet?
I get what's the better option? That metal's not gonna burn.
He probably not trying to get caught up. It's probably like more in the back.
What else could you cook it on? No, that ain't gonna burn.
He could cook it on that. Is that gonna burn?
How? He got a little bowl right there for the coals.
He put it in a plastic where like he got
Official, nigga. Man, cut that boy open, man. Cut that hoe open, man. That's what we here for, nigga.
That's what we waiting for.
Cut that thing open, man.
It's giving taqueria-randas.
Vibes.
Nigga made a quesadilla in that bitch.
That's a gordita.
I was about to say gordita.
Cheesy gordita.
He made a prison
He
gordita.
said a boss rap.
A boss rap.
And he ain't sharing with nobody.
Kill a nigga for this, boss.
Bro. You know, one thing I can say, I ain't never seen a nigga in prison struggle opening chips.
Nigga got the 50-cent bag of the chips, bro.
Never seen him.
He going for it, bro. They got tortillas in commissary? I guess so, bro.
I'm finna eat this shit tomorrow.
A boss rap,
Now he
nigga.
gotta parade that shit around.
Niggas in other cell like, I smell you cooking that boss rap, nigga.
You ain't saying me no
That
boss
nigga
rap.
fucking man.
Crazy, right?
Bro, did y'all hear about it's like this orphan girl that got adopted and she tried to kill the parents. And it turns out she's a fucking adult.
Like the movie?
I saw that shit. Not like the movie. I thought it was a fucking movie because I seen the movie.
Oh.
No, this happened in real life. This is actually recent. Like,
She was an adult the whole
she
time.
was a fucking adult.
I would be so. But
That's
you know what?
how does she look?
Wait.
She had a disease or whatever. Like a
Wait,
thing.
how did they find out?
Because
She tried to kill him.
they had records and shit and like found out like just a bunch of story about her shit because it just didn't make sense.
Listen,
you know
the
what
moment I
I'm
find
saying?
out you're an adult, we gotta square up for all the times in which I thought you were a child.
Right, you an adult now. You should
She's
fuck
supposedly
your
6 years old. They seen pictures from '93, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy shit like that.
Bro, could you imagine
No,
sitting in your
right.
house and look, you piecing it together, you over here like looking down and looking back up, like.
You like, she did always smell like cigarettes.
So I think I gotta look the story
She
up.
had metal
Like,
caps.
I think she got away and then got adopted again. Like,
Wow,
did the
cause she
same-
just looked like a
did
kid.
the same shit. She tried to do the same thing, try to kill him again. They left her. This bitch crazy. Moved everything, right? Then they got sued for abandonment because they can't prove that she's an adult.
Wow.
They can't fucking prove it.
So I'm pretty sure what she doing is
Gosh, and she's
she probably
waiting for you.
just wander after she failed to kill him. She'll just wander around, be like, "Help, I'm a kid,"
And then she'd be like,
and they'll be like, "We'll take you to the adoption agency."
No, imagine it'd be like, I lost my parents.
Right.
And it's like, we'll help you find them.
What's your name?
Brings
I don't
them
know.
back to you and you're like, hello.
Right.
Hello, mother.
Right.
She was a 33-year-old woman.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, I could see it.
That's her right there.
Let me see. She does look like a kid, but
Nah.
not.
She denied threatening to kill the U.S. family who adopted her.
She's foreign too,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's foreign. Yeah.
just like the
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
bro.
Just like the movie. Just like the motherfucking movie, bro. So I'm trying to figure out, did the movie come after? Because this shit kind of recent.
Maybe this whole situation's been
2019.
going on longer than we think.
Like 2010
Right.
or some shit.
What if there's a whole like?
Yeah.
What if that's been going on? Like people acting like kids and getting over it.
That's fucking you. I mean, I would believe that's a kid.
I mean, man, if I could go back to being a kid, what? Just let people.
But you're not. You just look like
let people take care of me for a while.
serial killer.
right. Failed serial killer.
And then my thing is like, you're gonna kill him for what? Like, what was her motive?
How did she fail all them times though? Like, how intricate? What was she trying to do?
She was like threatening to kill him.
Oh, she was psychotic.
Like they were like, okay, something's
wrong.
different.
Right.
She was too adult.
All the heads on their dolls.
She was too intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
She done chopped all her dolls up like in little pieces and shit. And they like, I don't know, something about that one.
She watching her stories and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, for real though.
That's fucking terrifying, bro. I couldn't even imagine.
See.
And now they can't prove it. She's still denying it. Like, I'm not an adult.
I'm trying to see how they have no records because I feel like maybe she act like a kid and she's lost.
You know what? Let's be serious. Dental records done.
Right.
Yeah.
There's certain teeth
But
that,
I guess they gotta subpoena her to do that shit, right?
but not even that. But the thing about it is like if there's a case right against you, right?
It's probably how
And
they
at this
find out.
point, right? They would have to. You could run so many tests. Listen, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be. She got some tickle bitties. Them hoes.
She got big titties.
She got 33-year-old.
How right? How? Nah, that's not right
I
there.
don't think she has any titties.
That shirt is saggy, I guess.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking crazy.
That'd be a dad giveaway.
Right. It's like you're 8 years old.
Not 6 years old.
Right. Like nah, something's wrong.
No.
Something's wrong, bro.
Yeah, because you wouldn't adopt her in the first place.
Right. Right. You're like, what? He's like, she's 8, bro.
Disgusting.
Right.
Look at her.
No,
She has
no, I'm
titties.
telling you something's wrong. Like, that one, no, bro. Get her out of here.
Not adopted.
Right, you got to get her out of here. For real.
But she said 16, so say it makes sense.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I think she's trying to say she's 16. But like,
But let's be serious. I'm like, all right, shorty, you got 2 years.
she must have done the first scam like 20 years ago and then just did this recent one.
And then she got caught up.
Damn.
Yeah.
So she wasn't trying to actively kill him. She was just threatening, like, I will burn this bitch down.
I haven't seen the whole
And they were like, nah, something wrong
So
with
she pretty much goes on vacation when you like, you know, she goes and she's a child again.
her. Right. Probably robbing families, too.
Of course.
She probably going in, figuring out where everything at. Y'all go to work one day, she cleans y'all out. She gone.
Like imagine you just laying in bed, you wake up, she writes like she's
Right.
watching you sleep.
Bro,
Breathing
did you
all
hear
hard
the
and
people
shit.
That lived in the guy that lived in that person's house and he just stared over their body and watched them sleep. And like, yeah.
He lived in their house?
Yeah, so let's say like he lived in their attic
Mm-hmm.
and you know he waits till they go to sleep so they could walk around. He just like look over at him and like it wasn't until they checked the cameras that they were like, oh shit.
Thank God he was just a creep and he wasn't like he could have really fucked him over.
She realized because she was like, honey, did you do something with my panties? And he was like, no. And then
So he was
Check the cameras right after that.
right.
he was like, not her panties. It was like what do you call a panty raid?
But you're living at the house. Like,
How you eating?
so you got in one day. How did you get in?
How you surviving that?
But he living in the attic. I mean,
He probably broke into a
he
bunch
waits
of houses and
probably
found out
yeah.
which one is suitable for this. Like, okay, the kitchen's right here, the attic's right here. This is the house. We're going with this one.
Oh yeah, you probably could just eat while they're asleep. That's true.
And you
Yeah.
look, imagine me. I'd be like, as he's getting arrested, I'm like, I'm just mad you wasn't paying rent, bro.
Right.
Right.
Going to work. People get up at 8. They gonna come back till 5. He got there
Right.
watching Netflix.
Literally.
He got a sandwich in. He ordered takeout. They
It's on the
get
menu.
right.
He
He
know
chilling.
how much he can eat from each thing. He's like, all right, so I'm gonna eat a few grains of rice from this.
Right.
One piece of chicken from that.
He going upstairs taking money off they shit and buying takeout.
You wouldn't notice ham missing.
You wouldn't. A slice of ham? You're not counting your slice of ham. One piece of bread? Come on, bro.
But nah, that's how fights start. Cause you over here like this greedy bitch. I just bought this ham.
It's like, this bitch took 3 pieces of ham? It's like, I'm gonna kill this shit. Right.
no.
How about this ham? It's like, bro,
Wait, no, look.
it's just ham.
Like, and she told me she don't even like ham.
Right, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All this ham going missing.
I'm gonna get some cameras and I'm gonna catch this bitch red ham-handed.
You all passive aggressive. You over here like, how are you? I don't know. I'm hamless.
You start eating all her vegan food.
Right.
You don't even like that shit. That shit starts going to
You just chew it, spit it out in the bowl,
So
put it down.
Right. Eating organic wheat rice and shit. You hate that shit.
Like, what
Just
are
to
you
prove a
mad
point.
at me? Just eat normal ham.
You eating all my bacon. Talking about you vegan.
Just, like, just talk to me. He's like, $8.
From the deli.
I spit your bag. They sliced it with their hands.
Thin
Do you go to the deli to get like meats and shit?
I'm from the East Coast. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do that. Yeah.
Cause no, and then in the packages, they be all wet. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
they don't be.
listen,
Yeah.
If you ever give me a sandwich and you were like, nah, it's okay, I got some Hillshire Farm in a packet and it's juicy, and you slap that shit on some bread, no ungrateful ass bitch. But I'ma hold it against you.
Yeah, bro. That shit is weak. That thin slice from the deli.
It's
That's
busting every
yeah.
time.
Every
Okay,
time.
wait, what's your lunch meat of choice? Go.
Ham up top.
Well,
I go ham.
Like
Like-
roast beef.
I like Philly cheesesteaks.
honey roasted ham? Or
Oh, any type of ham, really.
I'm more of like, so look, I'm a pastrami or corned beef.
I've never heard that in my fucking.
I had a corned beef sandwich the other day.
What's
It's a place
corned
called
beef?
Baker's.
What's corned beef?
It's like a. Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's like so it's the same thing as like if it was ham, but it's just beef, and it's like, so it's just cured in different ways.
Yeah.
But if you get it from like the East Coast, like, you know, it's how they slice it and like they put it on the bread, is so delicious. But you gotta get it from the deli. But if I'm being Texan, then I'll do me some Cajun turkey
Cajun turkey.
with Munster cheese or pepper jack cheese.
Oh, I
I
love.
like Monster.
I got some in the freezer.
I like Monster. I like Kobe Jack. That's my
Munster
favorite.
Yeah.
All right, name of cheese. We gonna go down the line. You got
Provolone.
Monster,
Feta,
Cheddar.
Kobe.
brie.
American.
Yeah, fuck. All right, let's start over. I lost. All right, pepper jack.
Mozzarella.
Provolone.
I think I said.
You said provolone?
Provolone.
All right, yeah, fuck. All right, what? I suck at this game apparently.
Yeah, alright. Hey, I don't know more.
like-
Okay, hey, let's play the alphabet game. Same pace though.
What is
So
that?
look, so peep.
Yeah.
So if I were to be like, alright, so you pick a category. Pick a category. Hypothetical.
Cars.
Alright, so I'd be like Audi, and then you'd be like BMW, and I'm like,
Alright,
Audi,
bet.
BMW. But you gotta remember.
Oh,
the
it
person
has
said.
to be in the alphabet.
Okay, but you gotta remember the person
Oh,
said
I
before
see
you.
what you're saying. Okay.
Ooh, that's
But is
hard.
it models
man.
or is it
Anything car related.
Is it-
Any
oh,
car,
anything
any car,
related.
anything car.
Alright.
Right.
So, but we're not gonna pick that category.
Yeah,
because-
that's-
alright,
that's crazy.
So, but you pick the category that we're actually gonna go with.
countries?
Nigga.
Oh, that's.
Fruits.
Fruits.
All right,
This is the basic.
Look, this nigga is so low. It's
Get
it together.
You're right.
Yo, I am literally having heart palpitations. I'm over here like, I'm like, nigga, just pick something.
Right.
No.
Couches. Couch brands.
Right. He's over like, I think you can find it at IKEA. Like,
Right. Like, bro, nobody knows couches.
okay.
You ready?
All right.
What we doing? Fruits?
Okay, fruits.
All right, apple.
Okay. Things you can find in Houston.
Activists.
Activist Bissonette.
Activist Bissonette. Choppers.
Activist business choppers. Dickinson.
Activist Bissonette. Choppers Dickinson. East Houston.
Apple? What do we? New shit. That one was crazy.
I like
that
the
one was
country-
crazy.
That's why I like the country shit, because it's a bunch of countries.
Fuck it, countries.
Alright.
Algeria.
Right. No, the what?
You want some tacos?
No, I'm good.
You want some tacos?
I really
Straight.
buzzed on a Chipotle burrito before I came. That's what kind of took me so long. Sorry, guys.
I got pissed off at the Chipotle guy because he had like these little tweezers that that they used to serve. I'm talking about he's splitting hairs, bro, with the barbacoa. And shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Right.
They're
Are
gonna
we
make
gonna
sure
do
we
this
don't give
right
you a lot.
It's $9,
Look me in
bro.
the eyes and
Tell me you finna do me like that.
Nah, I went to one location, they give me crusty meat, you know, like the corners, and I was just kind of like, so you hate me, so fuck me. Okay.
What
They
would
don't
you-
care, bro.
Well, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like, sometimes I do barbacoa, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm like, I need a little spice in my life. But then I do chicken. And then if I'm feeling like a rich bitch, I'll do chicken and steak. When I'm balling out, I'm like, hey, double they bowl.
Yeah, my nigga Sosa hit that chicken and steak.
When you be
chicken
like,
and steak,
look,
yeah.
and why is it always you paying for somebody else? You be looking back like, you could do it too, nigga.
Yeah.
You be looking at it like, you like that shit? Oh, that sauce, nigga. And you get some chips.
You can get this shit one day.
That's what put me on the guacamole. I wasn't fucking with guacamole, but Chipotle got the best chips at guacamole.
I heard they real famous for their guacamole.
I can make some.
I've only had Chipotle once in my life.
I gotta try it.
Does that have, do you put,
If you can handle the spice.
see, I'm okay with that, but do you put, see, that's the thing. I need the spice. But you put chunky shit in it.
Chunky? What do you mean?
Like, pico de gallo.
The chunks of the.
Do you put pico de gallo in it?
I like to have that on the side. So if
Okay.
I'm making a taco, I can serve it when I want to.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I hate when people, like, you ever have it when they mix it?
Yeah, because it's like, bro, you ain't give me a choice.
Right, literally.
Like, you throwing peanuts in this whole nigga? Like, that's your choice. Yeah.
Yes, please. Side note, have you ever had a tamale with raisins? Confession
Yeah, I had the dulce, tamale dulce.
When I tell you-
I love that shit. Have you had the pink?
Yes, I didn't know. I thought it was savory. They didn't tell me.
No, pink.
I cried.
It was so good.
I cried. No.
Oh, you didn't like that?
I was sad. I didn't know. You gotta baby step somebody into that. I mean, I
probably
love
had-
regular tamales, but
You probably had a
pink
bad
ones, it was
experience.
like, it was just a level up.
You
Like,
made the shot.
no, I thought it was seasoned
Is it
like
recorded?
meat. You know what I mean? Like, so I thought meat, but it was sweet. So I think that's what fucked me up.
What?
So I just felt played. I was catfished, basically.
Do you think
So-
bad angles are a catfish?
Oh, definitely. Especially
I
as a
agree.
woman. There's this girl on TikTok, and I really applaud her. She like literally shows before videos and after. Like, so before she eats and after she eats, just to show like women get bloated too. Like regular people, like it's a thing. Relax.
Better.
But in Instagram, you know, it's perfect and angles and lighting.
I'm getting gypsy vibes right now.
Yeah,
Fucking
my
lit.
aesthetic. I'm a Libra.
Okay.
Never know what you're gonna get.
I totally would.
22nd. So I'm a Libra Scorpio with a Gemini moon.
Okay, so you did your birth chart. That's how you know.
Yep.
What I miss, bro?
What's your sign?
Aquarius.
What's your sign?
Taurus.
Oh yeah.
My birthday next week. No, week after.
You know, all Taurus signs now, they're very unproblematic.
The problematic.
Unproblematic.
Oh, unproblematic.
Like not even on a, like they're just very much like, I'm like, oh yeah, so-and-so's a Taurus. I'm not bothered by them. You know, like, they're okay.
You're cool for a Taurus.
Right. You're a Taurus?
Yeah.
What are you?
Libra, Scorpio.
Are you into like my rising sign is a Toyota Camry? It's like, oh really?
My moon sign's a Gemini.
Is it?
If you think about it, like, so a lot of people that I'm close
But
with,
it's kind of a mind flick though, right? Like where you
You
were
were
in the
born?
universe when you were born.
when you're born, it does matter. I mean, if you think about like with weather, it
not
plays
when,
a
it's
role.
where.
You know, like if weather plays a role too, like everything, you know, but it makes sense. So it's funny. So me and my pops wouldn't really get along, and my cousin, there was one time she was like, the reason why is because you're so much alike, and I was like, nah. Literally, like on some Freaky Friday shit, we both sit back at the restaurant and cross our arms at the same time. The next week I find out, well, my pops is a Gemini and I have a Gemini moon. So every person I'm cool with, I'm attached to them in some way. So like, my friend is a Pisces, which is a good balance for Scorpio. And Libras are always gonna keep you balanced. And my mom's a Capricorn, which is,
My mom's a Capricorn.
My mom's a Capricorn.
Capricorn gang.
January 4th.
that's a strong,
January 15th.
January 2nd, my mom's
It's
a
fucking crazy, bro.
Those are
crazy.
strong.
That's
Fucking crazy.
Y'all got
Capricorns are
Capricorn
strong.
moms?
That's crazy.
Boy, that's like, but that's how you know you good people.
Right. Yeah, my mom's like
That's
Solid.
solid as fuck.
solid.
Just like all around solid, like,
Shit,
A solid person.
yeah.
Hospitality. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, it's just
everything.
all around. Nah, but I dated a Capricorn, and that was the devil. Like, that shit was crazy.
I dated a Libra, that's the devil.
No.
Yeah, I can vouch for that one. Yeah.
It's crazy what Akon did with the whole
Haiti.
Akon City,
with the whole city shit. I think-
Wakanda, basically.
Yeah. Well, the giving electricity to Africa, that's fucking
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah,
almost all of Africa.
yeah, that's
But you know,
beautiful.
the same thing with Elon Musk. I mean, but it just reiterates too. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, everything costs something.
Yeah,
You know, and it's like it doesn't necessarily take too much away from you. I mean, you would have spent that on a car, that 55-room mansion. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of that is like really small investments. Like, you know, you can get backed by, you know, the government and just certain things like that. But to make that type of stamp for your people, like you went back, that's dope.
A lot of people won't be able to do it. I remember in my neighborhood, there were these dope dealers that had these low riders, these Hispanic dope dealers, whatever, and they would give out turkeys every Thanksgiving. Them, not the city. They would be out there with a truck and they cars and shit, and they letting kids hop in the low riders and shit, just doing it for their hood, just for their community. Dry shit like that is beautiful, bro.
Mango Fresh was giving out turkeys and shit.
Yeah.
Man, Brick Wolfpack was going around too. You know what I mean? Even so, like during the holidays, like, but for real, taking care of people, not on some like
Instagram for the camera shit.
Yeah, but like and you talking about like full trucks. You know what I mean? Like, and kids were getting multiple stuff. You know, it makes your heart feel real good to be like.
That's what you're supposed to do. Young Thug and Gunna just got 30 people out of jail.
Saw that, yeah.
When they bailed them out.
Boy, that was live.
That's beautiful. They said they finna do it again. That's crazy.
Was help with Flint. And
He
created water.
Yeah, in a box.
Yeah.
Yep.
In a carton or some shit.
It's called Just Water.
Just Water.
This is things that you're like, wow.
And that makes more sense though, because why wouldn't you want a biodegradable water bottle? You know how much plastic don't go nowhere. You gotta burn it. You gotta do something with it. When you throw it in the ocean, it just sit there.
And you're supposed to drink water, like drink it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like.
But if I throw it on the ground, it goes into the earth, nigga. It's a part of the earth again. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? That should be the norm.
Back to
that should be the norm.
Everything should be like that.
Yeah, but it's not.
Plastic took over the whole motherfucker.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cheap.
If you try to get rid of all the plastic in your house, you wouldn't have shit.
Yeah. It's everywhere. Bro, have you seen the pictures of the ocean? These big mile spreads of garbage in the ocean. Miles. Yeah. Just garbage floating islands. It's like garbage islands.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. We fucking up a lot of shit when you got just water. When you can just throw it on the ground. If you throw it on the ground, over time it breaks down. It goes somewhere. It goes back into the earth. Yeah.
That's smart as fuck, too.
That's how it should be. Yeah, definitely.
Into the environment.
Into the environment.
There's a lot of money and energy, a lot of money in recreating that shit.
And it lasts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that's like, you know, a lot of other things, they're gonna come and go.
Yeah. It's never been bad to invest in tech. And a lot of rappers, you seen a lot of rappers are buying gaming teams, bro. The professional gamer shit. Rappers are buying teams and getting into that shit too now. Starting their own league. Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like, you know, after a while things become saturated.
Yeah.
You know, so it's either you're gonna be a consumer or you're gonna be a creator.
Yeah, facts.
At the end of the day, and so I think it's really dope to see, you know, because the thing about it is, I look at it as whether you win or lose, you trying that shit. That way, that next person is like, oh, I see where you're going with that. Yeah. Now we have whatever. It's dope.
I'm thinking about an app that like it takes the back of your head and it shows you the front of your head. It'll show you what the person would look like in the front of their head.
I'm confused.
Oh my God, no, that's
weird. You take a picture of somebody's back of their head, and that app will tell you what they look like.
No. That's fucking weird.
No.
That's
like
fucking crazy.
Behind them?
Like spy tape, bro. NASA would call me tomorrow, bro.
That gives me the chills, like the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, they gonna use that shit to find like terrorists and shit.
How you feel about the Neuralink? Have you heard about that shit?
What's that?
It's gonna be a chip. Well, Elon Musk was talking about. It's like a chip in your brain, in your skull. You get like a 1 millimeter hole in your skull. And he's gonna put a chip in it.
You gotta get surgery to get it.
But did you see that movie that like all the people worked in that one office building and they got
Belko
a chip?
Experiment. Beautiful movie.
Oh my God! And then they literally.
It's called the Belko Experiment.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Give me.
Yeah, so like,
nah.
So like, they pretty much like it starts off like they're working all together or whatever, and then they have to get.
It's about 80 people in this building.
Yeah.
Working
and then
together.
All of a sudden, like it shuts down, and then they're like, okay, well now like shit's going off. You gotta kill people, and then you're like, nah. And it's like, you're gonna blow up.
Right.
Like, okay, well we're not gonna kill you, and boom, blows up.
Their heads start blowing up.
Yeah.
When they signed the contract at this special company, they allowed them to implant a tracker. They told them it was a tracker. They said because they was working overseas. They was like, if you get kidnapped, cause shit rowdy out here. Yeah. If you get kidnapped, we'll find you. Let us put this tracker in your head. So now they in this building. It's 80 people, and the voice comes on in the thing, and it was like, you have to kill one person every minute or I'm gonna start blowing people's brains up from that chip. So nobody believes him at first. It's like everybody just stay calm. No, nothing's finna happen.
Yeah.
And niggas start, people's heads start exploding around them. And it's like, well, they like, oh shit, we gotta start killing each other. So the whole movie, everybody in this office that was friends' office,
co-workers,
killing each other. Going crazy in that hoe. And it only has to be one person left.
And then, you know, somebody figures it out.
You should watch this shit on.
It's an old movie. Not old, but you know.
Oh, okay, YouTube that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, have you seen on Hulu The Female Brain?
No.
Now it's not only about the female brain, but it's about how our brains work in general. So literally, it's like, so for instance, let's say you're in a relationship with a woman, and she's like, "Oh, babe, you got this pimple on your face," you know, and she picks at it. It's a primal instinct for survival to do that. You know what I mean? And it's like how your brain processes it, or like how you think. And it's dope because it like literally pauses it. Yo, you should watch it.
Like how monkeys pick the chicks off
type shit.
and groom their babies and their husbands and
It's
shit.
literally a thing. But it's also like our need to obsess over shit. We have to for survival.
I was saying that you're most likely to trust, men or women, right? We're most likely to trust, like if let's say you got stranded on the road and a guy pulled over to help you, specifically a male pulled over to help you, statistics show that the closer he resembles a woman, like the less manly the face, the more you trust.
I could see that.
You trust him.
Right.
You know, so motherfuckers that got like a
Big beard and
Yeah, an aggressive clearly
Yeah.
would be like, no.
trust him less than
then the guy with a shaved face.
not shave like I'm not saying like woman
But a
like
friendly.
But
I'm
their
saying literally
facials
I'm
fit.
saying like literally
Your face is built less manly.
So like for instance, like if we see long eyelashes, dimples, you know what I mean, like certain little like non-threatening features, we're like, oh, he means well.
Yeah, men or women, like you could be a man seeing another man and something that you trust that more than just it's like a rougher face.
Because we do like a little analyze, like a little analyst, like okay, boom, this threat, boom.
Like if you in a fucking
Like your brain decides like this.
right.
Oh, I don't trust this motherfucker.
If you in a dark alley and Jack Harlow's walking up to you versus fucking 21 Savage, it'll be different, is what you saying?
Well, even then, 21 Savage, I mean.
This nigga has a fucking knife on his forehead.
But
He has a fucking knife on his forehead.
But 21 Savage, I'm like, I got this stick on.
Nah.
Like, nigga, what?
He probably don't have shit to do with you, but your
Whisper in
theory,
your ear and shit.
I got this stick.
right?
You know, but no, he be like, stick on your dad.
Right, with that stick, get your ass.
He'd be like,
21.
I mean, huh? What you say?
He's like, I'm finna fucking
Huh?
kill you.
I can't hear. And have you seen that nigga perform in person? He don't move
Nah,
his
I
arms
I
for
just about
shit.
it.
Like, I mean, he don't move his arms. So could you imagine him like, I just finna run up on you, bro.
I'm about to fucking run up on that nigga. Yeah, bro. So what's the first thing a female looks at? Like when somebody approaches them, I heard it was your shoes and your watch.
Shoes and
Shoes
teeth.
and mouth.
Shoes and teeth, nigga.
Mouth. Oh, teeth or you
Mouth.
saying like mouth like
Mouth.
lips?
Mouth, because it's all of the above. Cause
What about the eyes?
Mouth.
Okay.
Mouth
Because
and
I gotta
I think
look
eyes
at
matter.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
mouth and
I mean, your eyes too, but like that's kind of like, as long as it's not lazy.
As long as you can look me in the
that
eye.
hell cocked like a pistol,
everything
nigga.
else is a plus. Like, oh, he has lashes. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's a plus.
Look
Like,
at lashes.
What?
yeah,
That's it.
like
Okay.
all men
Okay, that's
have,
my question.
all men, y'all have like ungratefully long eyelashes because God chose y'all.
We have.
I heard women
Like,
say,
look,
So are you
your
saying that we have
eyelashes are
eyelashes?
curly. Your eyelashes look like horsehair.